Hello, I am a father of a child who is visually impaired. I want to present to you some important information about my child and her impairment. Visual impairment is any condition in which eyesight cannot be corrected to what is considered normal. It can also be considered as a loss of vision that makes it difficult or impossible to complete daily tasks without specialized adaptations. There are three underlying reasons for impairment of vision. The first reason is that one may have damage to one or more parts of the eye important to vision. The second reason is that the eyeball may be proportioned incorrectly, making it harder to focus on objects. The third reason is that the part of the brain that processes visual information may not work properly. The brain is not able to analyze and interpret information for one to see. A child is diagnosed with visual impairment by first someone noticing differences of the eye either at birth or later during development. Doctors who work with eyes are known as ophthalmologists or optometrists. They are able to properly identify an impairment through looking at the eyes and tests. Depending on the type of impairment, children may need surgery, glasses, medications, or even therapy to help him or her adapt to the impairment. Most causes of visual impairment can be somewhat fixed through surgery, or an adaptation may help with visual impairment. Although cortical visual impairment has no medical treatment, the impairment relates to brain interruption and sometimes relates to other conditions. It is important to get early intervention for your child with visual impairment. A team of medical, therapist, family, and friends will be beneficial and aid in the support. Children with visual impairment develop at a slower rate as children without an impairment. This includes all areas of development. The areas of development include cognitive, or how we think, reason, or problem solve. Other areas of development are communication, motor skills, and self-help skills. Other developmental areas that are compromised include sensory and social development. All these areas are different for a child with visual impairment. Educators can help students develop by first trying to see the world as a visually impaired person. This action will help a teacher in forming proper strategies. It is especially important to understand the child. Each area of development will be different. To add, other senses may be stronger and used more often to help with development. Make sure that child has access to the least restrictive adaptation that he or she is comfortable in using. The classroom will need to remain consistent and free of items that may easily fall or break. The individualized education plan is there for a reason, and remember to communicate with all members that work with the child. The team may include regular teachers, medical staff, therapists, paras, and especially the child's parents. Early introduction to a reading system for visually impaired known as Braille is important. Guiding student with hand-over-hand methods may be vital. Also, helping students with his or her new environment and daily life skills may be needed. To conclude, remember to talk to the child about how he or she is feeling. Understand that school may be stressful for the child. Thank you for listening to me today, and I hope that you have learned helpful information relating to visual impairment. On the board is websites that will help you understand more information relating to visual impairment.